past year, I was fortunate enough to work with Young Chicago Authors and Columbia College and Northwestern's law clinic to work on this book that we put together called Until I Am Free, Voices of Youth Sentenced to Life Without Parole. And over the course of the last year, we were corresponding with the 104 youth sentenced in the state of Illinois as juveniles to life without the possibility of parole. We were doing a poetry project where I'd send them poems, they would respond, me and some of the folks at Young Chicago Authors would respond, and we just went back and forth. And so this past May, we put out a small anthology of 34 of those poems. I'd like to read one of those poems to you. It's called The Shadows of Racist Injustice by Jamie Jackson. 17 years of age, full of rage. I was forced to play center stage, displayed on the front page of the Daily News, charged with the crime by design, because I was a young black man, caught up, wrong place, wrong time. My worst nightmare has become a lasting reality. Mentally abused by the boys in blue, I never realized the police could be so cunning, convinced my childhood only to lie and turn state's evidence, used him like a puppet, spoke through him like a ventriloquist. My life is all about the struggle, working diligently to be free from these miserable walls of captivity. It's very difficult, trapped behind 30-foot walls, alienated, surrounded by unnatural conditions, unhealthy mentally, physically and spiritually, thinking of suicide where many have tried and some have died. The system has no heart. The scales of justice unbalanced, weighed heavily against Africans and Latinos. The minority in society is the majority in prison. What type of society is this that gives a young man under 18 natural life? What happened to rehabilitation? I'm going to continue fighting until I am free.